Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to another night of strange and scary games. Tonight I've got the Alien Cube. A long time ago, I watched Gab Smulders play the spiritual prequel, The Land of Pain. I thought that it looked kind of scattered, but I thought that it had decent writing. And I saw that they had a new game out that a lot of people are playing. Daniel Sirachi, Gab Smulders, other people. So I added it to my wish list, and when it went on sale, I got it. I don't know anything about it, so let's get into it. Chapter 1, The Event. The most merciful thing in the world, I think, is the inability of the human mind to correlate all of its contents. We live on a placid island of ignorance in the midst of a black sea of infinity, and it was not meant that we should voyage far. H.P. Lovecraft. That's the first line of Call of the Cthulhu. It's a classic. And we're in. That doesn't look encouraging.
Where am I? What am I doing here?
Left mouse button to interact with objects, space to jump, C to crouch. There's a little bit of a delay on the jump. Can we... We can't. What sort of creature is this? Its appearance gives me the shivers. Okay, stop that. Looks like we hit our head on something. How did I get here? What is this place? We have another running game. From here I can see outside, but the crack is too small to get through. I must find another way out. Right mouse button. Did we check this altar? The man in the picture is me. How is that possible? What is that place? It seems like this might be a retelling of, like, Dagon or something. Do we have a flashlight? No flashlight. The environment is very detailed. It doesn't work. It seems that a gear is missing. Sounds like something is angry at us. I'll take that. Flashbang. One just UI thing that I would recommend, put both the dialogue and the instructions at the bottom of the screen, because you've trained me to look down at the bottom of the screen, and then you keep putting instructions up at the top of the screen. So my eyes have to move 2 different ways when you could just have it moving one way. It's very pretty.
What's going on?
Avalanche.
Oh my god! No, no, no!
Flashbang number 2. Well, that's lousy luck. I'm assuming no fall damage. It seems very walking sim-ish, so it would be weird if there was fall damage. Why are we in Senua all of a sudden? Ooh.
Was I dreaming?
Seems like it.
What time is it?
The dream, it was so realistic and disturbing. Everything I felt was so real. So tired. I need to go in the bathroom and freshen up. What time is it, though? Can't crouch down to see. Laundry room. Let there be light. Press J to open and close the journal. Tonight I find myself writing on the pages of my journal once more, hoping it helps me to fall asleep and find peace again. Nights are troubled by sudden unexplainable awakenings more and more often. Immediately afterwards, bathed in sweat, I feel terribly tired and have an unpleasant feeling that I've experienced something upsetting that I don't remember. On second thoughts, though, all this could be due to recent events, the breakup with Jenny, the move, and finally my Uncle Edgar's disappearance. The latter event in particular must have upset me more than I'd expected, considering the unclear nature of the facts. What the newspaper reports is very strange indeed. Only God knows what happened to him. My new home hasn't helped improve my situation. Perhaps it's just too early. I need more time. I can't stop thinking about that dream. It was as if that strange object was calling me. I was feeling a deep, primordial instinct that disturbed me.
Who's at the door? Oh, it's probably the postman.
I'm going to get a letter and nobody's going to be there. Yep. Arthur, my dear nephew, if you are reading this letter, it means that I am gone. I gave instructions to a close friend to deliver this message to you in the event that something bad should happen to me. In the last few years, we lost contact with one another. I know, and I am very sorry for that. My life changed a lot, and I am only a shadow of the man you knew when you were a child. I know that it was hard for you not knowing who your mother was, especially after your father's death. I haven't always been there for you, but I was going through a rough patch. I hope you can forgive me for that. As you know, I have never been married or had children, so I decided to leave all my possessions, even though I don't own a lot. Your inheritance consists of my apartment and an old cabin in the mountains, which used to belong to your grandparents. This is all I have left. The apartment is situated in the building at number 13 Oldwood Street in Winter Falls. It's quite old and in bad condition, but I could not afford anything better. Amongst my belongings, you will You'll probably find some things you won't be able to make sense of. I ask you to discard everything without question. I'm referring in particular to my manuscripts. They are very personal, and as you will perhaps have been told, writing was my only solace in my darkest days. I ask you therefore not to read them and not to delve into my research. Get rid of everything so that nothing can be found. You will find the apartment key in this envelope. Do what you desire with it, but I beg you to respect my last wish. I have always loved you, your Uncle Edward. I didn't expect that, but I must go there immediately. Do we have to? Is there anything else that we can find? Land of Pain. Cheeky. Car keys. It's my new computer. It cost me a small fortune. It will allow me to work more often from home, though. Clock that Jenny gave me. It doesn't work, but I keep it in remembrance of her. My collection of ancient books. I still need to arrange them on my bookshelves. Should call Jennifer, but not now. I just want to have a chill day. Are we just devouring it whole? Milk, eggs, juice, dish soap, rat poison. Call Pete back. Alright, I guess let's go to the apartment. Must wear something appropriate. Change clothes. It'll be a long trip. I better take my cassette player so I can listen to some good music. Where is it? My cassette player. I'm not going anywhere without that. What year is this? Is this like the early 90s? Computers, but still cassette players? Edgar's flat is many hours away. It's Britain. It can't be that many hours away. Right? He's calling it a flat? Uncle Edgar disappeared more than a week ago, yet I've just received a letter from him only to find out that I'm his sole heir. It's such a long time since I last saw him. I was only a child at the time, but he must have been fond enough of me to leave his possessions as a legacy. I have never seen where he moved it to in the last few years, but after having driven for many hours, I finally reached my destination. The address given in the letter led me here, to this old building in the worst district in Winter Falls. The apartment should be up there. The apartment should be up there on the top floor. All right, then. I died here. Demons drowned me. Not the right apartment. I guess we're going to see that a lot. Okay, Silent Hill 2. Here it is. This is Edgar's flat.
The lights were on all this time.
There's something on the other side blocking the door. Not there. There's no handle. What happened to this mirror? page from Edgar's journal. Finally, after many years, I returned to the old family home. Unfortunately, when I arrived, I saw that nothing of the house was left. Everything had been reduced to a sad pile of rubble. However, it was there, among all the debris, that I found that strange chest. Although clearly very ancient, it was exquisitely crafted, made from fine wood, and decorated with strange geometric symbols that I had never seen before. At first, I didn't notice this, as when I was a child, I was used to seeing all kinds of bizarre objects around the house, found who knows where by my father during one of his countless journeys. The chest, however, had something sinister and mysterious about it, so I decided to extract it from the debris and try to open it. I hope that writing this journal will help me overcome my shock at my discovery, because what I found inside that terrible chest is not something that it could belong to this world. There's nothing in the journal yet. There's no phone line. There is mold and dirt everywhere. Did Uncle Edgar ever clean? Can't open that. There's something metal that's sparkling under this grate. With the right tool, I should be able to open it. So we need a screwdriver or a coin. The store won't open. Mechanism. There's a strange mechanism. Oh, shit. What happened? Okay, then. Strange mechanism fit into the wood. Something has been removed, showing the gears. Ugh, what's that disgusting substance? It smells terrible. I don't like the idea at all, but I can try to get through that hole. Let's wait on that. Ah, there's a terrible smell here. How could my uncle live in these conditions? Yeah, you probably shouldn't have eaten that. If food was spoiled, I shouldn't have eaten it. That's what I said. There's a strange crack beneath the painting. Maybe I can move it. I can move it. I can't move it. It's firmly fixed on the wall. Doesn't work. Alright, let's go through, I guess. Ain't that a kick in the head? Stranger.
Oh, God. My head. Where am I?
There's a grate. I might be able to break it with a kick, go through. Passage is very narrow, but I'll have to try. Why can't I move? It's locked. Mirrors don't work. Ah, there we go. Screwdriver. That's what I was looking for. Journal of a Member of the Order, October 30th. The disappearance of old William's son, Edgar Mitchell, caused us quite a few problems. It has been hard to keep track of every officer, but fortunately they didn't find out anything at the scene of the fire. The purpose of that building must remain secret at all costs. At the moment, the case is in the hands of our men in the police. That detective won't set foot in our territories anymore. However, we must find out what happened to Edgar and close the case before someone else snoops around. We'll start by checking his apartment. November 5th. We have proof of the existence of the God's Eye. The priestess was right. During the inspection of Edgar's apartment, we found some papers belonging to his father, old William. Everything suggests that he was in possession of the sacred artifact without us knowing it. How is it possible that such a trusted member of the Order betrayed us? We are trying to understand where his hiding place is. All signs point to a location out of town, where there used to be an ancient village inhabited by some of our ancestors. I've seen those. I haven't seen that one yet. Looks like a desk next to an armoire. And then a hatch. Alright. Come on. I'll get to you in a second. A C to crouch. Key and crouch. Okay. Small key. J. I never have imagined that my uncle could live in such squalor. The apartment is in very bad condition, and there is dirt and mess everywhere. The weirdest thing was the presence of the hole in the kitchen, and a stranger who attacked me and locked me in a room. Luckily, I found my way out, but who was the psycho? He didn't look like a simple criminal. He behaved as if he was part of an organized group. I found some upsetting research on Uncle Edgar in the apartment next door. It seems that they were looking for an ancient artifact that was owned by grandfather William. What else is hiding in this apartment? There are still many things to discover here. Who knows what Edgar was investigating before his disappearance? Alright, so... this... oh. After that horrific discovery, finding the answers to my questions became a real obsession, so I started to study my father's old papers in depth. My research uncovered the existence of a mysterious order. Its origins are extremely ancient, but apparently it still exists today. Indeed, I found clear reference to it in my father's notes, and it seems that he was even a member. I also found out that in addition to the old cabin in the mountains, my father owned many other properties scattered around the area. I didn't even know. Why didn't he tell me about them? There is one place in particular that was very important to him, and it seems to me that he did everything to keep it a secret. I made a map showing its location. I'm going to go there immediately. Black Hill Forest. I'd better go there right away. I'll come back here later. Those who have imprisoned me are heading there. If I hurry, I can arrive first and find out more about what's going on. Okay. I'd better go there now. I'll come back here later. Yeah? Did you make all of these environments yourself? Because they look very good. The road is getting arduous, but I should be almost there. My grandfather's secret place should be in a valley near an ancient castle not far from here. With a bit of luck, I should be able to arrive there before anyone else. Those who captured me are heading there right now. There's no reason to go this way. What do you mean? Which way are we going? Can't open that. Hello? The engine's still warm. Someone got here before me. I mustn't get caught. My grandfather's property should be behind the old building over there. Where are we?
Oh my. What's going on?
Kind of feels like we might be in some kind of illusion. My head. What's happened? Did I have a hallucination? Can the tinnitus sound stop, please? You know, I talked earlier about how there's probably not fall damage. You want to test that? Alright. So there are fail states in this game. Got it. I thought that was a note. This looks like a thing. Ow. This way? It won't turn on. It looks like there's no fuel in the generator. So we need fuel for the elevator. Checkpoint. Another pit. Back to the pit. Explorer's Journal. These places are full of secrets. We are all excited. At night, we observe the sky and those mysterious lights, while during the day, we explore these magnificent tunnels. The whole area is full of these underground galleries. It will take days and days to explore them. They're of inestimable value. Who knows what kind of ancient discoveries we might find deeper inside. It's said that there were ancient underground cities here, connected to each other by a network of tunnels that were populated by obscure cults. In recent history, however, no human being has gone into the depths to confirm this bizarre theory. These tunnels are very dangerous indeed, as they could collapse at any moment. Not to mention the risk of falling into one of the ravines. Rosa scared me when she said she'd heard a strange voice coming from the depths of the abyss. Who knows what she really heard, but it was probably just a poor animal that had fallen down there. Well, that wasn't fair. Why did you even have that there? Why do we even have that lever? Fuel. Just what I was looking for. We have found a wonderful place for camping. Apparently it's right here among these mountains that those strange events occur. Last night we spotted strange lights in the woods. It seems the stories told about these forests are true. We immediately focused the telescope on the point where the light beams appeared, and when we looked through it, none of us could believe our eyes. We were all shocked. How come that planet was so close to Earth, and how does one explain that it's not there anymore? What we have seen makes no sense. Something very strange up there. All right. There's a page. Is there anything else over here? You're just a rock, aren't you? What's with the ominous green glow? All right, let's go. Back to the pit. Every so often, it's like my character can't walk in a certain direction. I'm assuming it's like a loading screen thing. Like the game doesn't want me to move so fast that it can't load something. Ow. That doesn't seem very good. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So I was really waiting for the elevator to just drop. You know, it gets you right to the top and you step off and then it goes whoo. Propane and propane accessories. Ow. There's that avalanche I was talking about earlier. What the hell happened over there? Who was that guy? Can we get back to the thing? The chase? Ow. You got red on you. It's locked. Damn. I have to find a way to get past the fence. I hope that in that building there's something I can use to heal myself. I'm moving very slowly. Can I get through the gate over there? Ow. Yeah, I get it. You're hurt. Who built this fence? What were they thinking? Look at that. First aid kits. First aid kit had everything I needed. My leg is much better now. So we've got humanoids worshipping the alien cube. We've got what appears to be one of the books from Skyrim. Precipice from the outside, April 15th, 1974. All right, then. Grandfather William's journal. We have so little knowledge of the world around us. The visions of the sacred places have finally begun. The distorted reality they reveal is extremely fascinating. But was what I experienced real, or was it just in my head? I could feel clearly that my body was there, that it was part of that place. Next time, I'll record everything with my voice recorder. I want to be absolutely sure that what I experienced wasn't just a vision. This sacred artifact has unimaginable power. I was lucky to find it while I was alone. It would be insane to let the other members get hold of it. No one must know. What the hell's inside those containers? Is that everything? I guess that's everything. It's locked. I have to find a way inside the cave. Who knows what my grandfather hid in there. These people, this cult, has the worst security culture. Just absolutely awful security culture. There's some old wooden boards down there. If I manage to break them, I may be able to open the passage and get through. Do I need something to break them? Is there an axe nearby? It's the page. It's that. It's the cassette. Just trash bag. That's what I was looking for. Let's go. And boot to the head. No? Fine. Grandfather William's journal. It's all true. I managed to record everything. This is the confirmation I was looking for. I never imagined I would one day be walking right there, in the outside. That place is beyond description. There's one thing I shouldn't underestimate, though. If I can see, I can be seen too. Next time I will have to tread very carefully if I want to go deeper. Something must have noticed my presence. During the exploration, I sensed a dreadful, malign presence that I still can't explain. That gaze, I can still feel it upon me, even now, while I'm writing this journal.
Object.
God, in my head, what happened to me? Did I faint? I had to take this strange object out of here and study it in the light. This reminds me of the underground section in Miss Evaden. This game is also, like, vaguely amnesia-ish. Would you guys be interested in Amnesia? It's been a while since I played the Amnesia games. It's already nighttime? How's that possible? I must have been out here for many hours. I better go back to Uncle Edgar's apartment. I'll be able to study the cube there. That seems like a dead end. Go towards the light. Up. This object is the same thing I saw in my dreams. How is that possible? I feel a strong and constant call coming from it. It's like something inside it is calling me. And what really happened in that cave? I've never felt anything so intense in my whole life. I must have been out for many hours, as it's already nighttime. I've also experienced strange visions, which are getting worse. My God, am I going crazy? I have to find out more about this object.
Where's my car?
Dude, where's my car? Inconvenient. How? No thank you. What? Did I imagine it all? My car. But how come it wasn't here before? Was everything even real? I don't understand what's happening to me. I must go back to Edgar's apartment and learn more about the strange artifact. The members of the Order are everywhere, and now they know I'm in possession of the cube. I'm lucky to have found it before they did. From now on, I must be careful. These people are fanatical, and I mustn't allow them to catch me. I'm sure I'll find more information in Edgar's apartment. I hope it's safe there. Alone. Before I start looking for clues in the apartment, I have to find a safe place to hide the cube. Mitchell case. The mystery of Mr. Mitchell's disappearance deepens. 1 month after Edgar Mitchell's disappearance, the police have identified his probable whereabouts at the time of his disappearance. This is thought to have been a family cabin, a small building deep in the mountains at an altitude of 1,500 meters. The building was found completely destroyed by fire. The search team's arrival in the area has been particularly difficult due to the recent heavy snowfalls. The cabin can only be reached on foot via steep and challenging mountain paths, which are very dangerous to walk on at this time of year. According to Detective Damiano, the dynamics of the blaze are clear. The fire appears to have started in the fireplace, which had been left unattended for a long time. Abundant traces of blood have been found in front of the cabin, suggesting that Edgar was wounded, probably because of the blaze itself. However, following the traces left by him leading towards the woods provided no clues because, although initially clearly visible, they were found to disappear unexplainably in the vicinity of the cabin. Another mystery complicates the case still further. Edgar's traces are not the only ones observed on the site. The police have found other tracks next to his, but their origin and shape are unclear. Detective Damiano was not at liberty to divulge too much information, but he described the footprints as having been made by something huge and very heavy. Today the search has been suspended because of the bad weather, and this suggests that there is a little chance of finding Edgar still alive in the mountains, where the temperature is currently well below freezing. First, I have to find a safe place to hide the cube. This is not the right place. Oh, this is open now. I'll hide the cube here until I do my research in Edgar's apartment. I might find the answers I've been looking for there. It seems like a bad hiding spot. I don't actually understand why we're going back to Edgar's apartment, because it seems like they're just going to be waiting for us there anyway. Gross. So I'm guessing that the statuette goes on the thing. That's weird, there's no handle. Yeah, did it not just unlock? can feel something strange when I get near this mirror. It doesn't work. Where was the hatch in the ceiling? There it goes, okay. There's a lever here. Can we pull it? What happened here? There's this disgusting substance seems to have come out of the mirror. We've already seen that. This chest is secured with a strange mechanism. I need to force it with something. Page from Edgar's journal. Was that place really my father's secret hideout? It's difficult to believe, but everything suggests it was. I tried to bring as many things as I could with me to examine them here in my study. Many of his notes are written in a language that I don't know. However, this is his handwriting, I'm sure. Those bizarre photos did nothing more than lead me to ask more questions. Those landscapes are so surreal. And what the hell are those huge structures in the distance? Looks like my father was doing research into an ancient artifact, and its connection to some mysterious places populated by some sort of horrible beings. What does all this mean? What was he really working on? In the shed, there was some strange statuettes and old cassettes too. I brought them here to study them. There's someone in the apartment. Closet. I can hide in here. Is it safe to come out? Well, we're doing it. It looks like the journal is the only thing we can interact with over here. We can't interact with any of the tapes or anything. Chest secured with strange mechanism. I need to force it with something. There we go. Hatch in the ceiling. Page from Edgar's journal. This strange contraption is the most mysterious object that I took from my father's secret hideout. What's its function? It seems that it allows the creation of a small magnetic field, but something's missing for sure. There was an ancient metal door near the hideout, but I wasn't able to open it. It may lead deep into the mountain, and what I need is probably right there. The whole area is full of tunnels and old galleries. People say that in those mountains there's a huge web of underground passages that stretch for miles. But now that I think of it, my family cabin is not very far from that place. It's right on top of that mountain. What if somehow everything's connected by the tunnels? Are there more of them around here? First of all, I should go to the cabin and check it out. I'll have to leave early in the morning. An old picture of my family's cabin. What strange machinery. What if I place the cube here? Yeah, it doesn't sound good. Alright, I guess let's go get the cube. Is there anything else up here? Does not appear to be. All I'm saying is that it really seems like the cult should just be, like, right here. They know that we're here. They know that we have the cube. The whole walking back and forth down the hallway thing doesn't make any sense.
My head. Am I still alive?
Yes, but the cube appears to be missing.
What's
The cube's
happening
disappeared.
to me?
Where'd it go? How is that possible? It's gone.
does this mean?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. The what's it called? Sound cue and the voice line played before I had a chance to react to it. Needed just like an extra couple beats. It's locked, luckily for me. I don't like the sound coming from in there at all. What happened here? What's this place? It sounds like there's a telephone. Avoid the spinning blades of death. That's weird. The fire doesn't emit any heat. Something's missing here. So he needs to get a lever to put in the mechanism, and that'll turn off the spinning blades of doom. It's the hypogene jail. That strange substance is entering his body.
What was that sound?
I'm gonna guess not a friend. It didn't sound very friend-shaped. These machines are huge. Who could have built them? What's all this for? What if I tried to stop these gears? What if you tried to stop these gears? Is there something to stop the... That doesn't work. Oh, where? Iron bar. I thought that was for part of the floor texture. Are you gonna blow up? So, all that seems to have done is made a fire. And while I like fire, I don't think it helped me very much. It's like the, Oh, hi! Shit. It's like that Good Place meme. So he made something angry when we stopped those gears. Luckily, it's not a very fast runner. One criticism I'll have of the gameplay, it seems to be a lot of walk to one area, walk back, walk to one area, walk back. So what did that do for us? Are any of the jail cells open? I don't understand what's changed. Other than our guy being very scared. Oh, the spinning death thing is no longer spinning. There we go. Oh god, what sort of creature is this? What were they doing to it? Can I have that bar? I have to take that lever. That seems very Hellraiser. Guess let's go this way. I'm guessing that's boiling water. That doesn't seem very safe. Turns out that the true horror was OSHA violations. What if we go over here, though? There's nothing. Why is this over? Why is this even here? Why do we even have that lever? Is he gone? There we go.
My head. It's all over?
Can we stop with the tinnitus sounds, please? Alright, there we go. Jay. The dungeon. What was that crazy place? Did I have another vision? No, what I've experienced can't simply be my imagination. That place was real, and I was really there, I'm sure. It's like I was living in another reality, like I was trapped in an endless nightmare. The cube must be the cause of this. What's its real purpose? Who made it? Is the cube still missing? Cube is still missing. Just have to go to the old cabin where Edgar disappeared. I might find more answers there. Come on. Oh my god, come on. I can't get that place out of my head. What I saw has been in my head the whole way. Edgar's cabin must be somewhere among those mountains. I didn't imagine it was that high up. There's a lot of snow here and it's freezing outside. There should be a gas station just ahead, but a fallen tree is blocking the road. I'll have to leave the car here and continue on foot. Alright, gas station. That must be Edgar's car. How do you know that? September 13th, 1999. Strange sightings in Black Hill. A truck driver who is passing through Black Hill gas station claims to have seen strange lights in the sky on the night of August 5th, the same night that Jane Merton, 34, the mother of two girls, disappeared. His account coincides with those of other local people, including Shirley Harrison, who told us, "I saw a big flash in the sky that night. It was about 2:15 a.m. Mrs. Harrison added that she heard a horrific cry coming out of the forest an hour later. The car is locked. I don't want to damage it by trying to open it. There's a trunk in the back. I could try to force that. There's a locked trunk back here. Okay. Nothing in here. Fallout 4 ash truck. Do we need like a crowbar or something? Can we get up top? Almost. I guess that's not intended. It looks like there's a little opening there, so I was like, well, maybe we can just get up there. Can't get over there, it looks like. This doesn't do anything. What is that? Is this like a hiking park or something? Why is this over here? I guess let's go this way? Question mark? What? Was that a moan I heard come from down there? We're back in, what is that game that I just played? Death Knight? Deadly Night, that's it. We're back in Deadly Night. Journal of a member of the Order. We managed to successfully divert the attention of the press. The Mitchell case risked becoming a big problem for all of us. From now on, we'll pay more attention. We fenced the whole area, so it'll be easier to defend it. Our men and the police will handle problems and ensure that no one asks questions anymore. The Great Priestess appreciated our engagement, and once again, her directions were essential. So is the mother of all of us. She is the mother of all of us, and her wisdom has guided us for generations. As a reward, I and a few others will be privileged to undergo the first transformation stage. In this way, we'll become stronger, and our bodies will age much more slowly. However, we will also have to isolate ourselves from society and spend the coming days in our shelters as we wait for the day of revelation. Shears. What's happening up there? Oh god, he's dead. It can't have been long since he was killed. The blood is still fresh. There we go. Page from Edgar's journal. The whole area around the gas station has been fenced, blocking the shortest route. But that's not a problem. I'll go on foot from here, then I'll spend a couple of days in the cabin. If my theory about the tunnels is right, I should be able to find more of them around here, and maybe near the cabin too. My father often mentioned in his notes that he had to come here, as if he had to meet someone. Did he and the other members of the Order meet somewhere here in the woods? Did they use these old tunnels? It seems that the Order has existed for thousands of years, with only the most ancient families participating in the gatherings. Alright, is that all that's up here? Can't go back that way. Can I use these shears on a fence somewhere? I see. Come on. What happened? I've had a horrible vision here. That's really cool. That was the coolest thing you've done so far.
That was... Oh my god. It can't be.
What am I doing here? Not there. Not this way. Nothing to pick up, nothing to examine. Except the vision that we apparently had. Can't go that way. Can't go in these. Okay, I don't get the design here. This thing is giving off an unbearable smell. Well, this is back the way we came. Why doesn't this open? Close the door? Shovel, okay. We have sighted the creature once again. The same day Edgar disappeared, we saw it for the first time. It is a magnificent specimen that is evolving very fast. Its growth is outstanding, and soon it will reveal its final shape. The sacred tomes tell of a similar creature sent by the ancient gods to punish the people. Punish us for what? What did you do that we need to be punished for?
Ow!
Water's ice cold. I have to get out immediately. Creature of the woods. That terrifying creature. No, it can't be real. It's not possible. I can't tell visions and reality apart. My mind is falling apart, and I feel like I'm losing control. But I can't give up now. The call is getting stronger. The cube must be nearby. This whole area seems to be under the Order's control, and it looks like Edgar's cabin is in the heart of their territory. It seems that he knew nothing of this, but how is that possible that he didn't know? The cabin belonged to my grandfather William. Was it another secret location where he used to meet the other members of the Order? I have to reach that place, but I have to be very careful. They know I'm here. So that journal entry should have been earlier. It should have been when we saw the creature. Prisoner's notes. They came back. Juan and I have been taken and carried out into the heart of the forest. They tied us up and blindfolded us so we couldn't see what was happening. But we could hear everything. I can still hear those terrible chants. They had never spoken before that moment. But when I heard those cries, oh God, then suddenly they went away and left us alone. But something huge approached and took Juan shortly after. I will never forget his agonizing screams. Luckily, I managed to free myself and run away. But what I've seen, I don't even want to think about what would happen to me if I had stayed there. This abandoned church is the only shelter I found. There are skeletons everywhere, and everything is covered by a viscous substance. But it's still better than staying out there. I'll spend the night here. Then I'll try to go back to the car. I hope he had a fruitful journey. This well is not functional. How far is Edgar's cabin? Did I get lost? I hope this is the right way to go. I don't see anything in there. Run, run, run. I don't know where I'm going. So, one thing that I would recommend when you get to that cabin with the red glow, the music just suddenly cut out and there was like the thump. I forget what the technical term for it is. The risers and the punctuation or whatever. There should have been just something like harmless there, like a deer or something, to release the tension. And then as soon as you start walking away, the cabin door flies open and the person with a chainsaw or something flies out at you. Is it risers and beats? I think it's risers and beats. Alright, I followed the light over here. What do I do over here? Ah, cave system. Got it. Sounds like a dying calf. Chapter 6, Edgar's cabin. The cabin should be nearby, but I can't find it. I think I'm lost. The temperature is dropping quickly and the wind is getting stronger. I shouldn't have come here. I have to find a way to warm up, or it'll be the end of me. OBS really does not like this game. I can't see anything.
I'm freezing. I need to find shelter as soon as possible.
It was weird. It was like the camera didn't load in. No, there's no visuals. I guess...
I'm freezing. I need to find shelter as soon as possible.
Okay, that's... There's something out there. Something is happening. I'm just holding W. This is a cool effect. It would be nice if I could see something. Are we just gonna freeze to death? Is that how this chapter goes? I really hope that this is intended. I don't think that's how this is supposed to go. Okay, something seems wrong. I'm gonna try to restart my game. And hopefully that'll fix it. Alright, let's try this again. There it goes. Awesome. Okay. That was so weird.
I'm freezing. I need to find shelter as soon as possible.
Seems to be locked from the inside. Can't get up there. Can't get in there. That goes downward. Where are we going? So we come this way, we turn left.
I'm freezing. I need to find shelter.
Where to now?
As soon as possible.
I don't get it. Okay. This way? This is back the way we came. That's locked. That's closed. Is this chapter supposed to be like this? Turn left.
I'm freezing. I need to find shelter as soon as possible.
I don't think I'm supposed to fall down there, am I? Where does that bridge connect? It's locked. Does the bridge just not connect? Yeah, it connects through the back there, I guess. Is there no way through? Where am I going? What am I doing? Level design leads me to believe I should be over here somewhere, but I don't see
I need to find shelter.
anything to
as
do
soon as
here.
possible.
I have to stoke it with more wood if I want to get warm. So push the bench in. The bench is made of wood. Branch. 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 Should be able to get warm with these. Ah, my feet. I'm freezing to death. What was that? There we go. Lookout's journal. Edgar is heading to the cabin again. We've warned everyone. We're going to hide and watch him. We can't allow him to find out anything. That's pretty cool. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Just hang on. Do we get to see the monster again? This is not Edgar's cabin, but I'm in the right area. It should be somewhere in the valley down here. Can we go inside and get warm? Yes, we can. I know this place. It's Edgar's cabin, but what's that thing? The sphere? Michael Crichton's sphere? Edgar's disappearance. We were watching Edgar's movement when he suddenly disappeared. We examined the photo that we were able to take, and we noticed a big spherical object that was standing in front of the cabin. It dissolved shortly after, burning the surrounding area. We did our best to put out the fire, which almost completely destroyed the cabin. We have no idea what that thing was, and since then we haven't seen Edgar anymore. It was probably riskier than it needed to be. Rope is completely frozen. Is there something in the cabin I can take? Scissors. This is very, I was gonna say this is very Resident Evil Village, but then the green Lovecraftian thing happened. Is the big deer a ritual creature? Is that Edgar? Fire, please. Here it is, Edgar's cabin. Okay, can we get fire? Can we get warm? I wonder what happened to Edgar. The fire has destroyed everything. Page from Edgar's journal. What was that? That spherical thing? It seemed like something otherworldly, not man-made. As soon as I touched it, I saw a bright white light. The world around me began to warp and bend in on itself, and I felt fear, an indescribable fear, unlike I've ever felt before. When, for a moment, it felt as though I were leaving my body. The terror, it was so strong, my senses abandoned me. When I opened my eyes, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was in a place I'd never been before, trapped in a cage. Fortunately, I managed to escape. But what happened? Where am I? I don't recognize this place. I need to find help. There's light coming down here. Is there someone here? There's a trap door here. Damn it, it's frozen. I can't open it with my bare hands. Okay, well, find something. Do I have to do all the work? Well then. Oh my god, what did that to him? Crackle Industries? Is there something here that can help us? Ah. Platforming? No platforming. It's locked, but what's over there? I can just make out some candles. I had no idea that there was such a huge facility down here. Swing a hammer. Journal of a member of the Order. Many of our past discoveries from the outside were lost. However, we must be eternally grateful to the Order and to the priestess for the secrets that they passed on to us, and that we all are keeping. Unfortunately, the God's Eye was lost by our ancestors. If we could get it back, all our questions would be answered. Door. An old bed. What's it doing here? I'm guessing there's going to be another chase sequence soon. That didn't sound great. What is this place? Did Uncle Edgar know? Journal of a member of the Order. It all began when the God's Eye fell to Earth. We remember it as the event. The great priestess was chosen by the gods to witness it firsthand. Since then, all her children re-experienced that moment in their dreams when they are ready to be called. On the day of the event, however, the God's Eye wasn't the only thing to arrive. This place, it looks so familiar. Where have I seen that lake before? In your dream. What the hell are these things? What is this place? It's locked. That's the other side. Prisoner's notes. I'm writing this report in case I don't survive. Mary, Brad, and I were going to Rock Valley when we stopped at an old gas station. Suddenly, some hooded guys came out of the forest and caught us. Everything happened so fast. We couldn't even see their faces because they were wearing horrible reptilian masks. They have blindfolded and locked us in what seems to be a big underground facility. I can't tell where we are, but there's definitely a lot of water and some big machines in operation. They've kept us in here for days in separate cells, but today something happened to Brad. He must have seen something terrible. He was out of control and ranting about monstrous beings, unspeakable abominations, and the end of the world. Then they must have taken him, as we have neither seen nor heard from him anymore. Another corpse. It's still warm. The secret facility. What else is this place hiding? I had no idea there was such a huge facility under this cabin. But what is it for? I can't believe Grandfather William was involved in all this. And what happened to Edgar? When I saw him in that photo, what I saw in that photo was bizarre. There was a strange object in front of the cabin on the day of his disappearance. I don't know where I'm finding the strength and the courage to proceed. This place is testing my sanity. I'm lucky I haven't been caught so far. I'm sure I'm not the only one here. Hi there. Ow.
My mind.
I guess not that way. This appears to be the correct way. So we don't drop down the hole. We don't go this way either. I can't stand up. Okay, I don't get this one. That opens up. So don't crouch under the water. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. There we go. This seems like a bad idea. Thought I was dead. The platforming is not the strength of this game. There's the boy. Cthulhu. The structure of the universe. This place used to be a temple belonging to our ancestors. Each temple stood at one of the entrances to the underground passages, where the ruins of the ancient cities can still be found today. The statue represents the great ancient who appeared in physical form on the earth on the day of the event. Together with the God's Eye, he united with the population, birthing a new line with divine blood. From that moment, our sacred order was born. The diagram in the dome shows the structure of our universe, with the outside enveloping and containing it. Only the God's Eye can show the outside, which is situated in a superior dimension where the great ancients reign. So, the order, the first members of the order had sex with Cthulhu? Is what I just heard. How? I can't run here, I'm just kind of holding W. It's locked. Ah!
No, 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 no!
Ow. More tinnitus sounds. Chapter 7, The Temple. Where are they taking me? I don't remember anything. Oh god, I'm losing a lot of blood. I can't hold on much longer. I feel that my strength is giving out. Not dead.
My bedroom. What am I doing here?
I don't think you're actually here. Up.
My bedroom. What am I doing here?
Land of Pain. Would you guys be interested in seeing the Land of Pain? I think it's on my wish list. Where are my keys? Key. How is that possible? What's going on?
That voice. It's calling me.
I can hear them calling me from hell. Where am I going?
Oh God. What have I seen? I can't believe it. What was that thing? I'm badly hurt. It's a miracle I'm still alive.
You saw the boy. Can't go on like this. I have to find something to stop the bleed or it will be the end of me. Hold on, I want to see. Yeah, I know, you're dying. Won't shut up about it. Not there. Shut, seems to be locked from the inside. What's that strange object? I have to try to lower these bars. Something's missing here. Something's missing here. Examine. The structure is unstable. I'd only have to push one of those posts for everything to collapse. I'm guessing that's foreshadowing. Cabin first. Cabin first. I saw it. Bandages. I've stopped the blood, but I can't go on this way. I have to find some help as soon as possible. Someone's in there. I mustn't get caught. Someone's in there and they didn't just hear us come in and start bandaging ourselves? Journal of a member of the Order. Now that we have found the God's Eye, we just have to take the big final step. It will happen tonight. The stars are in a favorable position and we are all ready for the great revelation. The truth about the outside is waiting for us and we will finally unite with the great ancient to become one. What have they done to me? It's a miracle I'm alive. My stomach is badly hurt. I can't believe I survived. I woke up in a pit full of corpses. Those crazy cultists must have thought I was dead. But what is this place? I recognize the mountains in the distance, but this place is further downstream. The call is strong here. Oh god, I mustn't... Writing this journal is getting impossible. The cube must be very close. I can't resist its call. I feel it. I can't ignore it. I must find it. It's locked. Locked where? Locked how? I didn't even see that. There we go. I can't see. I can't see. Shit. I couldn't see. Run! Am I not doing it right? Where am I supposed to be? Do I just run past it? I'm not quite sure what is intended here. There we go. That was aggravating. Alright, we got one of the spheres. We can put that one here. We have to get the other sphere. And the gate's already open. A prayer. O great ancient, the most precious of your creations, the God's eye has been found. Thanks to its power, all of us will soon be able to come before you to be judged by you. Take my belongings as a gift and make me one of your chosen ones, the only ones who shall become one with you. Convenient. Symbol at the base of the brazier. Can we do anything with these? The outside. It is said that the great ancients rule the universe from the outside. There used to be a time when we could meet them, but the means of doing so was lost in ancient times. Our ancestors told of a place incomprehensible to our feeble minds, where all the knowledge is held and the flow of time does not exist. Only a privileged few were able to understand the visions of the past and future, which appeared simultaneously in front of their eyes, and to succeed in observing the great ancients and the magnificent creatures that serve them. Okay. Old key. I didn't even see that. Matches. All right. Z A box G G box A We did it. The Order's history. It is said that, in ancient times, our ancestors succeeded in studying the secrets of the universe thanks to lost technologies. It was at that time that the first theories about the existence of the outside were born. This invaluable knowledge was lost in the mists of time, over a millennia, depriving humanity of its most precious discoveries. Then the event occurred, and the God's Eye was consigned to us. It is said that the sacred object was sent by the great ancients themselves to allow their disciples to reach their dwelling places. Please stop hiding levers in shadows. Does that do anything? I don't even know if that does anything. This place, it really exists. It's the place from our dreams. I'm gonna bathe in blood. Hey, people! I'm assuming if they see me that they will stab me. I prefer to not get stabbed. Chapter 8, The Truth. Well, that's inconvenient. The ritual is accomplished, but the passage has been harder than we thought. Despite this, we are finally here, in the outside. Many of us didn't survive, others are going insane. This place is incomprehensible to our poor minds. I can barely find the sanity to write these notes. We trained ourselves for this, but it wasn't enough. Damn, My head. I feel like I'm living in a distorted projection both of reality and what's on my mind at the same time. What am I really seeing? I can't distinguish between my thoughts and what my eyes are observing. All of this is indescribable. We must try to go on. The great ancients are waiting for us. This way, I guess? Purple. Ooh, I like that. This picture I've seen in my dreams. What's it doing here? Case Mitchell, the mystery on the vanishing deepens. Journal of the Member of the Order. Oh god, it's like my head is going to blow up. If we could only make out the way, we have to stick together and overcome this phase, or we're risk being stuck here forever, imprisoned in our own minds. But I'm sure I'll make it. I had a clear vision of my future. I saw my union with the Ancient, the transformation. I can't wait. The great Ancients are close and they're calling us. I can feel it.
This is not possible.
What are these visions? What do they mean? It's just a chair, dude. It's just a chair. It's okay. But that's my bedroom. What are they doing? It's the right way, it looks like. Let's go the wrong way. It doesn't work. Am I supposed to be able to see? There we go. Now the elevator's here. Well, that's not what you want your elevator to do. Journal of the Member of the Order. We managed to go on despite some difficulty. It's not easy to rely on each other anymore because our minds are clouded by our previous and future experience, which somehow is materializing in front of our eyes. It's like we're watching the past and the future at the same time. It's incredible. We knew that time here behaves abnormally, but it seems that all time periods coexist in the same moment. Only a superior mind can deal with all of this. The true form of the outside is around us, though. We just need to know how to observe. This is the only way to reach the places where the ancients dwell. We have all felt a strange presence around us. It doesn't seem to be one of the ancients, though. We have to tread carefully. We don't know what creatures populate this dimensions besides our gods. So I don't understand the grand plan here. Like, I know that they wanted to come to this place and then, like, intertwine with an elder one. But couldn't they have gotten closer? They just wanted to get outside and then wander around? Hello? That's kind of cool. And earthquake. No. Didn't note that the ancient ones used oil pipes. Chase sequence. Dodge sequence. Not dead. This place, I recognize it. Yeah, we were here in the other world. Yeah, totally with that. It is kind of convenient that our dream self went through and solved all the puzzles for us. Is this the way we came from? Sorry, I got turned around by the loading screen, I guess. It's alive! It's alive! I love it.
But this is me! No. It's not possible. No! No!
So we're in the Matrix.
How long have I been here?
He's Canadian.
Am I really?
Hmm. 0 out of 8 secrets found. Written, developed by Alessandro Guzzo. English translation, Francesca Domeniconi. All right. Camera scene. There we go. Awesome. All right. So that was the Alien Cube. That was, I'm going to say this, it's going to sound like an insult, but it's really not. That was a really competent game. The settings were all really well done. The audio was all really well done. I did get a bit annoyed at how much you use the tinnitus sound, the ringing sound in your ears, just every time something happened. A little bit overused. I would have preferred something else. If you could like have done the ringing sound the first time, and then had something else to kind of like tell us what's happening, even if it's like a pulsing sound or something. It's going to be better than the tinnitus sound. The settings were good. I did get confused in a couple places because there was that one where you had to clear the snowdrift, and I just saw it as like a closed off area. I was like, oh, I guess you can't go that way. But then you go back and you get the shovel and you come back and you can clear the snowdrift. And then there was the one in chapter 6, I think, whichever one I got stuck on, where it didn't want to go. You had the path straight the first time. The camera didn't load. We got the camera loaded. You go straight across the first time, and then you come back and you turn around and you go down and you click on the fire. I didn't realize that you were supposed to click on the fire, so I was just like, okay, this isn't where I need to be. I'll go somewhere else. And then I froze to death. And like that just kept happening because I didn't know you were supposed to click on the fire. A little bit of visual confusion there. Otherwise, I really liked the environment. I can tell that you put a lot of work into them. All of the Cthulhu environments, the outside, those were all really cool. I felt like the gameplay was never very engaging. You're mostly just walking around until you find the trigger. Something that could possibly like help jazz that up is if you had more just like things that you could do. If you could like arrange a torn up photo into the photo, if you could like have different things that the player could do to kind of feel accomplished, as Cthulhu games are often detective fiction, right? They're detective fiction, but what happens at the end, the thing that you learn destroys you. So if you could like engage with that idea a little bit more, where like the more that you learn about the subject, the more that it destroys you. Piecing puzzles together, piecing pictures together, piecing information together. I know that the Sinking City kind of has the trademark on it, but being able to put different ideas together and come to different solutions, something like that. The big thing is that like you want the player to feel like they're learning something, they're uncovering something, and it kind of feels like you're just walking around looking for the trigger. So that's something that can be improved in future games. The chase sequences were pretty well done, except for that one where you're supposed to knock over the board and seal off the path behind you. I think that I kept triggering that too early. It would be nice if the pop-up didn't pop up until you were clear of it. So you run through it, it pops up, and then you can click on it and seal the path behind you. Because I kept doing it early, and I'm like, okay, what am I doing wrong? Where do I need to be? How am I supposed to do this? I really like the visuals of the ending with the Great Ancient One. You really managed to make Cthulhu like scary and intimidating. I'm often like trying to make a joke out of it, call him the boy, right? I do the Lynetta from Sucker for Love jokes. I'm often trying to like make fun of Cthulhu, but you did a really good job of capturing the ambiance, the kind of grandiosity that's included in Lovecraft's fiction, in cosmic horror. I feel like the characters didn't have very much development, and I feel like there would have been more stakes, higher stakes, if we knew a little bit more about the characters. I know that Arthur, he's going through a divorce or a breakup, and he just moved out to the country, or he just moved into a new apartment, and his uncle's gone missing. Those are kind of the three pieces of Arthur lore that you drop right at the beginning of the game. It would be nice to know a little bit more about him, about his uncle. Maybe they have relationships. Maybe like throughout the story, you talk about how Edgar taught him to hunt, or how Edgar taught him to track, or how Edgar and him went through the hikes. And then that could be brought up later in the game, where like Edgar's not there anymore. He's disappeared. But Arthur knows how to follow the tracks, or Arthur knows how to hike up the mountain, or things like that. A little bit more connective tissue between Arthur and Edgar, a little bit more connective tissue for his characterization. I think that would go a long way. A lot of these indie horror protagonists, they tend to just be blank. You're supposed to be able to put yourself onto them. With Lovecraftian fiction like this, I think it would work better if we knew what was happening and why. Arthur has obviously been in the Matrix for a lot longer than we've known him. He's experiencing the past, the present, and the future simultaneously, because he's outside of our reality. He's in the outside. He's in a tank experiencing his own past. What other things could you do with that, right? Jumping backwards, jumping forwards, figuring out like what Arthur is afraid of, and then bringing that to us. I think that would be a good way to be able to kind of develop this idea more. I did mention this in the game. The platforming is not the strength of the game. It kind of feels a bit awkward. You jump at something, and then you hit a collider, and your character just kind of slides. So I did enjoy the jumping around. I thought that it was okay, but it wasn't like super. It wasn't super interesting, and I feel like it was a little bit overused. Yeah, I would love it if there was like a tighter, more straightforward narrative that you did with all of the same tricks that you used in this game. So the visuals, the level design, all the different tricks that you've come to develop over the years. If there was just like a straightforward 1 hour narrative, without the jumping back and forth, without the what's it called? The brain benders, the illusions, hallucinations, all that stuff. I would love to see your take on just a straightforward, like 1 hour narrative with all of these tricks that you've learned, all of these like methods that you've developed. I want to see like your strongest, like 1 hour, this is my best work. I would love to see that. I think that would be really cool. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for joining me for another night of strange and scary games. I love you. I really appreciate you. I will see you in the next video. Good night.